I have never had a good Valentine's Day with a man. And let's get into why. So, this is definitely like a two-part story. Well, yeah, this is a two-part story because the first part, which would kind of be a third, is kind of irrelevant, right? So, I am 21 years old. I had my first boyfriend when I was 17. But honestly, I didn't spend Valentine's Day with my first boyfriend. We were in high school. He was just out of town for the weekend or whatever. I couldn't see him. So that part is kind of irrelevant. So the story actually starts when I was 18. I was with my first like serious boyfriend. Yeah, the same boy from they abandoned him at the amusement park. Anyway, so I was with Hans. Oh my god, I can use the same name. When I was 18, I was with Hans. I was so excited. It was gonna be my first Valentine's Day spending it like with a boy. Don't get me wrong. Do not get me wrong. I have wonderful parents, the type of parents that would always get me something every Valentine's Day. Yeah, I had standards, okay? I mean, not really. And this boy was a love bomber, all, oh, I'm gonna take care of you. I'm gonna make sure it's a great Valentine's Day, da 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 da. Yeah, my first real relationship was a love bombing situation. If anybody else has ever been love bombed, let's start a support group.
I promise, Maddie, I'll change, I'll grow, I'll be better. I don't deserve you, but I love you.
I'm just playing. I'm over it now. It was a 5 minute ago. I know how to use my discernment, know how to use my brain, and actions need to match with words. Is all you got to know. Anyway, and hold up. Let me set the scene by telling you what I got him. It was so meaningful. Oh my god. I got him like a thing of his favorite chocolate, and because Valentine's Day is on February 14th, I wrote out 14 different reasons of why I loved him. And I put all the sticky notes there, and I also got him a gift card to somewhere. That was my gift. That was my gift, okay? I'm a Scorpio. I'm a lover girl. You already know I was gonna eat down.
I'm a freak, like a Scorpio.
So boom, the day finally comes around. He picks me up. Happy Valentine's Day, yada yada yada. He has a little bag, right? Like it looks like a little gift bag. I'm like, okay. He's like, we're gonna pull over so we can talk and open and all that. I'm like, okay. Y'all, when I tell you. Okay, let me stop. Why is this man gonna say,
what I ordered you didn't come in time, so I don't have anything, but here's this gift bag my mom made for you. What?
when I tell you a smile never faded from my face so quick? And I remember at this point, I was only dating him for about a month. No, I was seeing him for like a couple months. But some reason, I don't know why, because my face says it all. And if you know me, you know anything about Scorpios, we're confrontational as hell. So I don't know, but I guess I was trying to be nice to this man because I loved him. Boo. So I'm like, I'm trying to think what is going through this man's head. See, and it's like every partner I've been with doesn't even know me. I'm not someone who expects something like immaculate on Valentine's Day. Bitch, it's not my birthday. Just some flowers or some chocolate. You could get me a bunch of little Dollar Tree stuff and just like have a basket and I'd be like, oh, that's so cute. To me, Valentine's Day gifts are like about being thoughtful, like really showing why you love someone, why you care for someone. It's not about like fancy, expensive stuff. So I'm like, you gonna come here. You're gonna come in here and say you were about to come here with nothing because whatever you got didn't arrive on time. And literally the only reason he came with that is his mom. Because, his mom is a girl like me and has a brain. And she was basically just like, you can't go there with anything. Like, here, give her this. But if his mom didn't see that, he was going to come with nothing. Oh, I would have been crying. I was already crying on the inside. But so I honestly don't know. Like, I think I expressed a little bit how I felt that day. But I think later I expressed how I was like, that really hurt my feelings that like you brought something from someone else that someone made you take. Because whatever you ordered was too late. First of all, why are we not planning ahead? Whatever, it's not, oh, it's not my fault because it didn't come in time. You should have planned. It's Valentine's Day. I hate a I was gonna or I almost boy. Don't tell me that. If you're not gonna do something for me, what please don't tell me that. Please don't tell any girl that. If you know, you know. But like I was like, it's like one, you should have planned better. But two, if something didn't fall through, you could have stopped at any store, got me flowers, got me a $2 heart. Like, he was gonna come here with nothing, y'all. He only came with something because his mama made him. Lord.
Fuck them kids! Elijah!
What the hell is wrong with you?
So what I just told y'all is exactly what I explained to him, and he had the nerve to not understand why I was hurt. He's talking about I just feel like you don't see where I'm coming from. You don't see that it's not my fault that it came late. Like, So that's part one to this 2-part story time. I didn't cry, but I wanted to. Oh, I wanted to. Part two definitely came with some tears. Part two, we're gonna fast forward to when I was 20 years old in my second serious relationship, which was literally the last Valentine's Day there is. As we're recording this right now in January, last February. Okay, so we gotta give this ex a name. Anyone who knows me knows this ex was a psycho. So we're gonna call him Norman. You know, like from the movie Psycho? Yeah, we're gonna call him that. So a little background on Norman. Norman was a very insecure person. I don't like to use this lightly. Everybody has insecurities. I have insecurities. I'm insecure sometimes. No, this dude was just an insecure person, like a person who had not healed from his past relationships. Always accusing me of stuff, blaming how he feels about himself on me, saying everything's my fault, making me feel like a terrible person. Oh, he was crazy. And then on top of that, he was abusive in 2 different ways. But that's the story for another time. Moral of both of these stories actually is stop fucking with these J names. Okay? So I flew out to my ex for Valentine's Day. We were both from California, but he went to school in Arizona. So I flew out for Valentine's Day, right? So I wake up on Valentine's Day. He was already at class. He had an early class. I didn't go, obviously, because I wanted to sleep. I wake up. I can't find my phone. I fell asleep with my phone right next to me. I'm looking. I don't see it on the bed. I don't see it on the floor. I'm like, what the hell? I dead was looking for my phone for probably like 10 minutes, guys. And also, it was really dark in there. No lights and like curtains shut. I'm like, what is going on? I finally find my phone under a pile of clothes. I'm like, okay. I found my phone, turn it on. Text from him. I'm like, oh my God. Mind you, I told you, this is a dude I'm used to always accusing me and bitching at me for something, like all the time. He want to start on Valentine's Day. So I'm just like, oh my God, okay.
Well, call me Lifetime, bitch, because I'm bringing the drama.
So in these texts, I just woke up, mind you, I just woke up and he's starting problems. In these texts, I'm looking, he's talking about, why is this dude hard in your story? I'm like, okay, what is he talking about? I didn't see the notification because he already went on my phone and looked at it. So I go on Instagram. I post a lot of stuff that's like quotes or like words that I agree with, right? I'll insert an example right here. Y'all, I'm not joking at all. I went to February 13th of that year and I found what it was. This is what he was crying over. This is what he was starting problems over. So that's just an example. I look, he's talking about someone liking a quote, like hearting a quote on my story. Not a thirst trap of me, not a picture of me, a quote, some encouraging words. So first of all, it's a quote. A lot of people heart it if they agree with it. So I'm like, okay. Second of all, y'all want to know? Do y'all want to know who liked this quote? My cousin's boyfriend. My cousin's boyfriend. My cousin's boyfriend. Third of all, if I even did 1 and 2, I think I did. How are you bitching at me? How is it my fault? I can't control other boys. You can come to me and say I saw this and made me feel weird. I could tell you who it is. Or like if it was a selfie, you being like, I don't like that, please remove him. Okay. But how are you getting mad at me, starting a problem with me over my cousin's boyfriend liking a quote? Oh my God, I was so over it, y'all. I remember at first I didn't even entertain it. Okay. At first, I didn't even entertain it. I was like, bro, it's a quote. It's my cousin's boyfriend. We're going to have a good Valentine's Day. But I was with someone who needed help. Like, he was an antagonizer, just keeps pushing and pushing and pushing. And then I think when he got home, we got to arguing. Just arguing about, I don't know, I feel like that's weird, da 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 da. And it was really frustrating because I just really wanted to enjoy my Valentine's Day with a boy. And you want to start problems at 8 a.m. But it's not like I wasn't used to it. I was always used to him starting a problem about anything. He's one of those, someone broke my heart one time and I'll never trust a girl again. Okay, then you shouldn't be dating me. And I shouldn't have been dating him either, but you know, it's hard to leave someone you love who you think needs your help. But fuck that. 9 months free from my abuser. Happy 9 months to me. Okay, anyway. So yeah, we're just arguing. It eventually calms down. He goes out to another class. I stay inside. And basically, mind you, it's later in the day now. I stressed to him how important it was for us to have a good Valentine's Day. I never had a good Valentine's Day with the boy. Just want to have a good day with you, blah, blah, blah. Like, plan this, please. Just make sure you do your job. Why he basically hit me with the, like, oh, we were going to do this, but now we can't. See, and this goes back to the first story time. I mean, yeah, the first part. Don't ever tell me I was gonna. We were gonna. I was going to. No! I promise you no one wants to hear that. Like, that's just gonna piss someone off more. It pissed me off more. And so then we got to arguing again. Because I was just like, why would you tell me that? Like, I stressed how important it was to me. And then you're gonna let a plan fall through. And I didn't even know the plan. So he could have just said nothing. And just been like, oh, it's just dinner. And not even mentioned, oh, we basically can't do this because I didn't plan right and wasn't responsible. Now I'm angry. So we get to yelling, y'all. We get to arguing. And I'm not gonna lie, I know it's wrong. I know you're not supposed to yell at someone you love. But sometimes you're just fed up. Sometimes you're just fed up. And I really was, especially for the second problem of the day. And eventually, all that stuff just builds up. Like I told you, I was with someone, like, he was abusive towards me. Like, I'm not always going to be able to be the calm, collective, respectful person, which I know is not good, but it's the truth when you deal with abuse. I swear, that argument felt so long. Like, it felt like we were arguing for like an hour. We eventually stopped arguing. We just had to, like, we just had to calm down so we could go to dinner or whatever. We eventually stopped arguing, and, you know, we went to dinner, whatever. But it's just like, y'all, the vibes were just so messed up. So messed up from everything. It's like, y'all, I've never had Valentine's Days. Ever. Because, like, we couldn't even get to that at the end of the night because it just, the vibes were just not there. It was just not there from all the animosity and all the arguing from before. So yeah, we came home and I went to sleep. And I'm not saying, like, with both of these days, like, when this nigga didn't bring me a gift, Like, the day was okay. It was just messed up. And same with the dinner. Like, it was okay. It's not like it was like horrible while I was there, but it's just like the vibes, bro. Like, who do I be dating? Genuine question. So yeah, guys, that is why I have never had a good Valentine's Day with a man. Because like I said, my parents bought me gifts every year, okay? Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. If you can relate, or if you've had a bad Valentine's Day or a bad holiday, just know it is fine. We're not always in control. Bad days are going to happen. Like, holidays or whatever doesn't make it exempt from bad things happening, okay? So yeah, if anybody else is in my shoes, I hope you have an amazing Valentine's Day in a month. I don't know what I'll be doing. I ain't got nobody to spend it with, but but I know it's going to be better than being with an abusive partner. I'll have a much greater Valentine's Day than being with him. So yeah, thank you guys again for watching this story time. Third story time. We're on a roll, guys. Please follow me on TikTok and Instagram right here. Shout out to the people on live tonight who helped me pick what my story time is gonna be next. I'm really active on TikTok, so if you enjoyed this chat, this story, please follow me on TikTok. That's where I'm most active and where I'll probably be taking suggestions, you know, putting my stuff out there. Please like, comment, and subscribe on this video. Not subscribe on this video, subscribe to the channel. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Bye.